Cool, round 2 here in the very first THS pre-release. Yeah. Hello and good luck, the summer's one. Would I like to play first? No, I'm a control deck. I'm fine with waiting. That's not a big deal. We do have a removal spell and a keepsake Gorgon. We're short on blue mana, but I'm okay with that since I have the Farika's Curse to kind of keep me alive for a while. And I'm on the draw, and I have a bunch of lands in my deck. Ooh, blue. Important to note. Since I have that counter blue spell, which might just be a nice sideboard bring in here. Alright. I want to draw an island soon, or some kind of land soon. I'm going to use my curse on that. I am fine with that. Especially against a green opponent, in which there may not be a lot of other targets for such things. Alright. Such as the Courser. Lands! Oh, I gotta have a Harpy. Gonna start losing a race, but that's bound to happen. I really do need to remember that I am not in M14. And that late game is not the go-to for this format. Anyway, we're still okay for now, but need to pull out of this. That's not really helping. My opponents must be thinking, wow, this guy has the Black Devotion deck. Not even close. Not even close. I'm cool. Once we get our first island, there's definitely a lot that I can be doing. Even if I draw another swamp, I'll have 2 powerful cards. And that you gain life equal to your devotion to green. You gain 3 life. Okay. Bunch of 3/3s. This Gorgon is gonna rock. Hey, an island. Alright. Definitely playing that guy. Do I want to play... Yeah, I want to play the Gorgon, for sure. We'll get our 2 in the air. Start having our Gorgon hold down the ground. Another Disciple? So my opponent's doing the Devotion to Blue plan. Alright. Do I want to make my Gorgon flying? No. Do I want my Lash of the Whip to come down? Maybe. Kind of want to scry. There's really no point for that. We'll just go ahead and do the Omen Speaker. Scry R2. Have another, random dorky blocker. I do want my island. I do not want the swamp, because I want to be able to draw the island to get the Scholar down, which would be great for the following turn. And if that's the case, do I just... Oh, I don't have another blue. Bummer. I was going to say, do I just want to play the Naiad? But I can't. There's nothing else I can do, so we'll just attack in with the Harpy. And try to battle the clock again with the late game going on. I do like me my control decks. Gosh, you kidding me? That's insane. Well, at least the Gorgon blanks it for days. There's you. We're doing this before combat because I want to know, I want to keep scrying and see what I can plan for my next couple turns. Alright, now that I have 6, do I want 7 lands? It's like drawing a removal spell thanks to the keepsake Gorgons, so yeah, I think I'm cool with that. So do I have to choose... I don't know how this really works. I'm going to put... Do I have to choose the swamp first, or can I choose the Lash of the Whip first? I don't even know. Genuinely do not know. You know what? I'm going to put the land on the bottom of the library and the lash of the whip on top of the library because I have one lash. I have removal spells coming now, so I'll probably draw the land naturally in the near future to where I don't necessarily need just to have a land for my monstrosity cost. We're going to start battling with our flyers. We have a bunch of 3/3s coming down, so this keepsake Gorgon is going to kind of matter. Probably going to put my Naiad on my Omen speaker to have another nice blocker. Okay. It's going to hold back a bit. That's probably going to take the lash, actually. Yeah, that's going to take a lash for sure. Homina, homina, ho. Do I want to just keep beating down, though, in the air? And then open myself up? I need to do it at some point. I'm lashing now, again, pump spells, counter the Lash of the Whip on a 3/4, so I do just want to be able to attack in with a bunch. Question is, do I want to keep my Horizon Scholar back for blocking? No, I don't. I want to bash in the air. My opponent hasn't anything up to date that wants to get thrown into the meat grinder with the keepsake Gorgon, so I'm okay with that. What else do you got? Some big old spell. Ooh! That is definitely a big old spell with a big old ouch. 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm gonna be down to 3. Pretty sure I'm dead at that point. That is a Revenge of the Sea God, which is weird flavor considering I'm getting attacked with all of these centaurs. Will I have enough cards? So I need 3 creatures to be played? How's that gonna work? Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Not enough. But I have a Voyage's End to help. So I bounce the Courser. Oh god. This is kind of hilarious, actually. So let's first see what our next card is. Next 2 cards. I don't remember, it's Scry 2. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, because what else can we do? Sip of Hemlock's good. This guy will trade. Yeah. How do I win now? Because I have to block every single one of them, right? This will take out a dude. I'll bounce a dude. Return Phoenix will take out a dude. We might just get there. We might just get there. I'm keeping all of them. Alright. Eidolon kills one of the guys. Please don't have a bounce. This is another Sea God's Revenge. That'd be insane. Well, it is a bummer that that guy, because no matter what, if I bounce it, right, the Emissary still comes down as a 3/3 with Trample. Correct? Correct. That's how it, oh, I should have just done it just to see how that works. That would have been interesting. And I am really glad that my opponent put the Emissary not on a Disciple. Because, yeah. Yes, I know you're coming down. And I want you. I really want you. Oh. Put on top of library. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, taking too long. Blocks. Alright, I want to kill you. You eat all my guys. And that's it. Alright. And then my opponent has more to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Pretty much dead, right? 1, 2. I think that's it. And if that's it, is there any point to show my opponent anything? yeah, we're just going to concede here in the interest of time and for your viewing pleasure, since there's absolutely nothing I could do. Alright, so 20 bazillion 3-3s. Good to know. Kind of means I'm not a fan of you, Farika's Curse. There was that one flyer, but I got ways to deal with that flyer pretty easily. Definitely want to play first. Don't care about that. The bounty I'm not in love with how much pressure I'm going to have coming from my opponent. I think I'd rather have this 5-5 blocker, which is going to be pretty okay. The 2-3 isn't awesome. Maybe the 1-5 is awesome. Play that game. It's not amazing. It's not like it kills anything, but it does hold stuff off. Ooh, counter target blue spell. I forgot about that. Never mind. I think I want that over the Chimera. This is gonna be good against the Revenge, which is such a blowout. Such a good card. Flash Whip is good too. I think I'd rather have the creature online for it. Yep, that's what I want. Do I want to play first? Yes, I would. Hey, this is pretty decent. Mulligan, no schmakes. Cool. We'll have our Omen speaker online. See what else we can plan on for the future. It'll be great to have that scry right away. Ooh, and our sea monster. Okay, what do I want? That'll be a nice 3-drop, so I do want to draw that next turn. And then I do actually want the land. Oh, can I put the land? Yeah, it does work. Cool. I didn't know if you could do that or not. Cool, so the land we got on first, because I'd rather get the Triton, and then I do want lands after that for my 4s and everything, so that's good. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, so I've been kind of wasting a little bit on my scry, but that's okay. I will attack in with my Omen speaker. I don't think there's a flash creature or anything that will punish me for doing so, and even then, go ahead. Omen speaker has done its duty at this point. Defenses are up. We'll get Coastline Chimera down next turn with our land draw that we know is coming, and then try to have a nice game here. 2/2 flyer. We happen to have the correct card to deal with that. So yeah, let's bash in with both of our guys. Start winning this race, and then our if we draw another land, we're gonna be in really good shape. Probably just blocking the Omen speaker, but it is a free attack, so I took it. I'd love to draw an island. That would be cool. If I don't, I might just go ahead and play the Lampid down anyway, just to get another 2/2 evasion guy playing out. Though I do kind of like the idea of putting that on the Omen speaker to make a nice 3/5 evasion that we'll be able to maybe bash down for a little bit and also block all those amazing 3/3s. Because I gotta remember, even though this is really not a race that I'm going to be winning, this has to be a control situation because yeah, there's really just no way that my I'm gonna be able to win with the life gain. So now I really have to decide how greedy do I want to be. I think the Lampid is going to be a little more important with the Intimidate than I am going to care about with the Emissary drawing cards. Not normally the case, but I do believe that's true. I'm going to continue to do these attacks. At least, I mean, the 2/3, that's fine. If there's a combat trick, I have Voyage's End or something. Do I want to play? Yeah, I do. I want to keep developing my board. But what do I care more about? The evasion or the card draw? I honestly think in this game it's going to be the evasion. And also that means this card draw is going to make my opponent really want to block my emissary, or think twice about attacking and all of those things. I might even get a card draw off of my opponent being behind right now. Ooh. So I didn't know that this thing existed, because I didn't remember. Flying, flash, trample. When you draw a card, you gain 1 life. That's pretty cool. Glad I have my Chimera here. An island would be sweet. Oh, so very sweet. Alright, cool. So my opponent's holding back. That's cool. I'll attack in. Am I cool with my emissary training with the Chimera? I think so. Definitely cool with the crackling Triton trading. And maybe I just go ahead and use the Voyage's End. No, that's not what I want. What's going on? Gotta pay attention to where I'm at in my stops. So attacking with the Triton, they can trade for these guys. Maybe I'm just gonna keep the emissary. Right now I have ways to deal with the flying. And being able to draw cards later and trade with other things later is gonna be pretty relevant. I'll just go ahead and pass the turn. It's like Mike is having some fun. Playing in the THS pre-releases as well. I didn't even read what he said, but I know he's out drafting. Ooh, gosh, so that's what my opponent has up. Good stuff. Yeah, my opponent can start really beating down here. Getting all this life. Oof. Maybe I do have to start dealing with that now. But I think the Sealock monster and the Horizon Scholar will help get there. I really don't want to bounce my Naiad or the... I mean, the Chimeras doesn't really make a whole lot of difference with the Voyage's End. I don't want to bounce the Naiad because I don't want my opponent to be able to bestow. Can block only creatures with flying. Okay. Very different deck I'm seeing from my opponent. Surprised my opponent lost in the first round. Really nice flyers and then good gum up the ground states. Okay. Go ahead and block one of the big boys. We're taking 5 damage, which isn't awesome. Do I just want to go ahead and bounce the Chimera now? My opponent can just replay it. But really, I care about preventing damage and, more importantly, scrying right now. But on the bottom of the library, I don't really need a Death Toucher on the ground in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Land. Yay! Okay. We're keeping our defense up. Question is, what do I do? Do I go ahead and put, make my emissary a 5/5 unblockable and get to draw some more cards? Do love that idea. But then I'm taking quite a bit on the crackback. I'm taking 5 on the crackback while my opponent gains a bunch of life. But I think the card draw will be relevant enough to where it's very good, right? Yeah. If push comes to shove, I will have the emissary. Oh wait, it's Intimidate. Which means my opponent can still block with blue creatures. I'll still get at least 1 card out of it, which is nice. But maybe I just want to get the 5/5 down. I'm just too tempted for this. A lot of the beef that we saw from my opponent was the green. No. Cast with Bestow, targeting you. Oh shoot, I can't do that. Never mind. I am playing this guy. Pay attention. No, that's a 5/5. It can attack next turn. And I'm not interested in just trading my emissary with that guy right now, so we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. And I got to start paying attention a lot more to what all this stuff does. It'll come second nature eventually, But being so new, my brain's a little bit flooded right now with all the different cards I'm trying to keep in mind and learn and all that. I love this Chimera, though. Way better than the Horizon Chimera, way better than Coastline Chimera, which makes sense. It's double color and uncommon, but man, you can just see how lame they are compared to each other. Okay, taking 2 a turn here. Just gonna keep the defense online. Combat trick? Yeah. Ooh, that's a good combat trick. Boom. And not a relevant card. I will go ahead and attack in with the Sealock monster. If my opponent wants to double block, I'm okay with that. I think we just get, what, another ground on online, and then I'm taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from the flashed in Chimera. Oof. That is not something I'm excited for. I don't think I have a whole lot of choice. I don't think it's right just to play the 2/2 Intimidate. Again, this is not really a race situation, so it's about trying to gain some advantage on the board. That's nice. Got some damage in. Ugh. And I'm just going to get wrecked by the triple bounce spell, kind of like I did last game. So if that happens, that's definitely happening. Here I'm taking 10 damage, and I would basically need this Scholar to come online, and my opponent to, like, really mess. Then I only have 2 turns after that anyway. Actually, one, I forgot the Vapor Cannon flies too. Yeah. Don't see an easy way out of this. Because here, we take our 10. Oh, our 12. I miscounted because, again, I forgot about the Vaporkin. Ouchie. Boom. And another flyer. That's got to be it, right? What do I have? A Lash of the Whips takes out the Horizon Chimera, uses all my mana. I get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 back in the air. That is it. GG's. Boom, boom, boom. And I will concede the game, which is the match. Well, that was a little less fun. In terms of there wasn't as much interaction that I would have liked to have learned from this set. Again, I'm okay with losing in this first draft. It's a bummer. Never exciting, but I don't feel like there was a whole lot interaction that was as exciting as the first round. But still really cool to learn about these different cards, the chimeras, the different spells and stuff that just aren't at all on my radar, so that's pretty nice. I still like that I am playing 18 lands with what my deck's trying to do. And so I'm very happy with that decision. I'm not too sure I like my draw 3 spell, whatever that guy is called, and my double black removal spell, which I'll point out again as we move into our next match. See you in round 3.